2025, 4th Annual IT Conference Roundtable, IT Project Management, for Data Science, AI, and Software Engineering. Good morning, and welcome to our professional roundtable discussion on IT project management strategies for data science, AI engineering, and software engineering. I'm your younger avatar host of Alex Osterneck. But as we know, for men, it doesn't matter what you look like, it matters what you do. And what we do here at ai70000 Limited is software engineering for data science and AI engineering. People ask, what does your company name mean? The answer is, our initial estimate upon startup as to how much time we had left until the singularity was 70,000 hours. So I started in data science in 2018 and became a certified AI engineer in 2020. I graduated with a master's degree in computer science and a second master's degree in software engineering, and as the founder of ai70000, we've grown to become a well-recognized innovator in data science and AI engineering projects. Today we'll explore IT project management strategies and implementations across these disciplines. I'm pleased to welcome 3 esteemed experts in AI engineering, data science, and software engineering. We'll begin with AI engineering. I'm excited to introduce Paul, a seasoned authority in AI deployment, coding, and innovation. Paul, let's dive in. Topic 1 we'll discuss with our AI engineering expert Paul is planning and cost management from an IT project management perspective. Paul, how does budget planning differ in AI engineering compared to data science?
Great question, Alex. In a recent $120 million smart surveillance deployment for a transport authority, one of the biggest budget surprises was model retraining. We allocated funds not just for development, but also for post-deployment updates due to environmental variability. We also had to plan for integration with legacy systems, which added technical debt. As OpenAI stated in 2025, budgetary foresight is as important as model accuracy. You can't treat cost planning in AI as static. Model evolution is continuous and cost trajectories shift with each iteration.
Okay, so tell us, Paul, for topic 2, what's your approach to project control and risk management in AI projects?
Risk in AI projects revolves around data drift and model validity. In our surveillance project, after just 6 weeks, a firmware update in one of the camera systems altered the image angle, degrading inference quality by 18%. We used embedded monitors to trigger retraining events. According to the Olson project management textbook, tech projects often suffer from time and cost overruns while rarely experiencing underruns. So the best risk strategy is one where validation is baked into deployment.
Okay, so tell us, Paul, for topic 3, for IT projects focused on AI engineering, how do you model cost forecasting in AI initiatives?
Good question, Alex. In AI, we model TCO, which is total cost of ownership, using a hybrid of cloud simulator inputs and benchmark scores from 3 model architectures. We balance flop demand against inference latency to optimize GPU provisioning. OpenAI recently stated, the cost of experimentation is the new frontier for predictive budgeting. So model cost forecasting is very important for IT project management for AI engineering.
Finally, what soft skills are most important for AI engineering projects?
AI projects need emotional intelligence. We recently had to translate neural net performance into ROI for executives at a Fortune 500 company for a $700 million AI engineering project we designed and installed for their legal tech division. This meant storytelling, not stats. OpenAI calls this the interpretability gap. Closing it requires empathy, negotiation, and precision in stakeholder communication. And the CEO of that Fortune 500 company, Cynthia, commended our team on our soft skills, which include motivation, cultural and political awareness, and empathy. According to the Saylor textbook on project management, soft skills are an important component for successful project management, so we make sure to include these soft skills for our clients.
Excellent insights, Paul, thank you. Your points really illuminate the dynamic demands on modern AI engineering teams. We appreciate someone of your deep experience in AI engineering taking the time to review these critical IT project management details with us after all the years of hard work, experimentation, and sacrifice you invested in helping to advance AI, and recognize you for being so far ahead of the curve on this exciting technology. Next, we'll pivot to Brian, a data science expert with decades of expertise in the finance, advertising, and healthcare sectors. Brian was nice enough to join us today after retiring after selling his company at an early age. And he brings decades of advanced experience and critical insight and judgment on IT project management for data science projects. I'm joined by Brian, an industry leader in data science solutions for healthcare, finance, and analytics-driven projects. Brian, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's get started. Topic 1 is budget planning and cost management for IT project management in the data science industry. Brian, what are the major budget planning challenges in data science initiatives?
Thanks, Alex. Data science project costs can be unpredictable, especially when working with unstructured or incomplete data sets. In a $91 million predictive analytics initiative for a regional health network we built and maintain, we had to estimate cost variance across multiple phases: data acquisition, pre-processing, cleaning, and compliance. The Project Management Institute, PMI, defines budget planning and cost estimation as structured processes to forecast, aggregate, and control project costs throughout the lifecycle. PMI, primarily through the PMBOK Guide, Project Management Body of Knowledge, outlines the key principle of budget planning and cost estimation via analogous, parametric, and bottom-up. Estimating to build a risk-adjusted cost baseline for performance tracking and stakeholder approval. One challenge we faced in our project was accounting for data governance requirements and de-identification tools, which are often overlooked. The regulations on these data security issues are strict, and any breach of security or patient privacy can lead to substantial regulatory actions. At the same time, we had to maintain focus on the absolute highest accuracy for our clients' models, and do so with an eye on cost efficiency for both data pre-processing, security, modeling, and visualizations for their entire organization and network. As Google Analytics noted this year, forecasting infrastructure costs is now a critical capability for modern data science teams. So it's about balancing experimentation flexibility with financial discipline. The other project bids on the project came in from other providers at over $120 million. So we were pleased and proud to complete the project on time and also save our client almost $30 million. Most importantly, the client is highly satisfied, and it's reduced their operating expenses by 14% annually.
Wow, that is excellent insider insight on a large and successful IT project for your data science client. Managing a project of that magnitude and complexity is no easy task. Brian, project control, assessment, and risk is topic 2. What's your strategy for controlling projects and mitigating risk in data science?
We implement adaptive assessment loops. In the healthcare analytics case, schema changes in the electronic health record system affected downstream data pipelines. We designed modular ETL systems and used statistical fingerprinting to detect anomalies early. Frequent stakeholder check-ins and real-time dashboards helped maintain trust. The Saylor textbook on project management emphasizes that identifying and managing those risk expectations is a primary responsibility of the project manager. So we go out of our way to use our advanced data science models to assess risk of our projects for our own operations, as well as deploying our models, customized for our clients and trained on their proprietary data. Access to client data is critical, but so often requires extraordinary resources to scrub and convert the data so it's usable to train the models. So we make sure it's converted to the most efficient structure so the client users can use it to make key decisions on a daily basis to best serve their patients.
Brian, please tell us, how do you forecast costs effectively in data science projects?
We use machine learning forecasting techniques trained on historical cost logs from past projects, time series regression, anomaly detection on billing spikes, and even unsupervised clustering for identifying risky budget categories. I know you're familiar with and have experience with those technique and project implementations, Alex, especially your own machine learning proprietary programs, and so it's good to see you applying these techniques as well. With our larger scale projects, these methods helped us keep a predictable spend curve across fiscal quarters. Google Analytics 2025 noted, historical cloud data patterns form the backbone of our cost predictability engines. So we follow that guidance ourselves. And both the Olson textbook and the Saylor textbook emphasize the importance and techniques for forecasting project expenses. This includes predictive analytics, as well as parametric estimation, expert judgment, and analogous estimation. We've found those authoritative textbooks and those techniques to be good resources.
Finally, our last question comes from a live viewer in our paid attendee chat session. His name is Chris, and he's in New York. Chris is a C-level executive for a global advertising firm which includes professional sports teams as clients. Chris and his chief education officer, Margie, want to know, in this age of rapid technology advancement, sometimes person-to-person people skills, both internally and forward-facing with clients, can get lost in the project process. What are the most important soft skills which make the biggest difference in IT projects for the data science industry?
Soft skills in data science hinge on narrative and framing. Raw metrics don't move, board stories do. In our case, we turned a model accuracy report into a story about reducing diagnostic errors. And we showed one of our commercial bank clients how to soften its image when presenting customer data insights to both its institutional clients and its retail clients. So, obviously, the data and statistical insight generate is critical, but using soft skills to communicate those insights in a way non-technical executives and their customers can easily relate to and understand is also super important. The Olson textbooks state that project team members often will not know each other well, so clear, frequent, and inclusive communication bridges that gap during the project and should continue as the data insights are presented to the end user customers. In this case, commercial bank employees and their customers.
Brian, that is excellent insight from an insider's perspective and from someone so successful as yourself. We can't thank you enough for sharing such valuable real-world details from private market large-scale IT projects in the data science sector. The incredible details you shared and points on balancing technical depth with adaptive communication highlight the evolving demands on data scientists today as they navigate their IT projects. Next, we'll move into the domain of software engineering, where scalability, system integration, and rapid development cycles are top of mind. I'll be speaking with Diana, an expert in IT projects for large system rollouts and engineering strategy. So after exploring AI engineering and data science, we now turn to software engineering, where IT projects' operational excellence, tooling precision, and agile innovation drive success. I'm joined by Diana, a software engineering strategist and CEO with successful experience in system migrations, SaaS platforms, and agile scaling. Diana, let's review your software engineering experiences. Our first topic is budget planning and cost management. What are the major budgeting challenges in large-scale software engineering projects?
Hello, Alex. Good to be with you in the roundtable discussion this year. In our recent $37 million SaaS migration for a national law firm based in California, we worked closely with the founding and lead partner and his CTO. And we found budget sensitivity around vendor lock-in. Continuous integration and continuous development, also known as CI/CD, and tooling and automated testing frameworks consumed more resources than expected. Additionally, hidden costs arose when retrofitting APIs. However, we gained an edge by implementing adaptive hybrid development, AHD, a method created by ai70000 Limited in 2023, combining Waterfall, Scrum XP, Lean, TDD, FDD, and Crystal methodologies. It gave us agility with structure and led to dynamic results for our entire team of software engineers and coders. AWS's 2025 white paper states, Underestimating integration cost is the leading cause of project budget overruns in software deployments, and this is confirmed by the Project Management Institute.
That is great knowledge, Diana. Thanks for sharing your insight. How do you manage assessment and risk in fast-moving software environments?
Agile discipline is essential. We use sprint retrospectives to revalidate assumptions, and a risk register covering technical debt ratios, SLA exposure, and vendor dependencies. And the selection of a seasoned Scrum Master is also important. This helped when a third-party API was deprecated during a different legal tech migration for a municipal client. The Olson textbook advises to view projects as systems, and this helped us contextualize risk. And the Saylor textbook explains risk assessment involves identifying, categorizing, and evaluating potential project risks by likelihood and impact, using tools like risk matrices or checklists. Risk management then applies strategies such as avoidance, reduction, transfer, or sharing to mitigate those risks across project phases, increasing the likelihood of successful project outcomes.
Thank you, Diana. Your insights capture the modern demands of software engineering leadership. Thanks for taking the time to join us today and share your excellent education and work experience insights. We had a lot of live chat attendees who were interested in hiring your firm for their software engineering projects. So, if it's okay with you, Diana, we'll give them your firm's contact info and they will contact your firm directly. As we've seen across AI, data science, and software engineering, success demands foresight, flexibility, and a human-centered approach for success in designing and implementing your IT project. At ai70000 Limited, we specialize in blending these disciplines to deliver intelligent, scalable, transformative IT solutions. If you'd like to contact any of our roundtable experts, you can contact them at their firms directly. And if we can be of assistance here at ai70000 for your data science or AI engineering project, please contact us for a private consultation which we assure you will be kept confidential, and which will be of substantial value to you and your project, regardless if you retain our firm or not. We look forward to you joining us in 2026 for our 5th annual roundtable, which will be held in New York. Until next time, I'm the avatar for Alex Osterneck saying thanks for joining us. We trust and hope your time spent today was rewarded with valuable insight. The future is now. The future is ai70000 Limited.